Transform overview. We have seen many businesses transforming drastically their business model, and it resembles the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly. It is extremely important direction that more and more companies are following, especially if they are functioning for many years. When it comes to our framework, this is the fourth choice you can consider, and within this you can do the following things. So first of all, you can change the business model, so some of the elements to accommodate to new reality. So you don't do any drastic moves, you change gradually some of the elements. The change may be done in the way you charge your customers. So for example, you can go from one-off payment to subscription like it was done in the case of Adobe. You can change your channels, or you can alter the value proposition or even costs. Now, another way to do the transformation is by adding new business. So you leave your current business as it is, but you add new businesses to improve your competitive advantage against other businesses. Third way to achieve the transformation is through building entirely new business. So those businesses usually do in order to monopolize one of the things that are important on the market you are working on, or to again get a competitive advantage that nobody can afford to buy or build. A very good example is the Amazon Web Service that was built by Amazon in order to improve the situation on the e-commerce market. And last but not least, transformation is also done through selling some business units. This, to some extent, was done successfully or not successfully by IBM, which sold the hardware a few years ago to Lenovo and concentrated on services and software. So as you can see, this direction is much more complicated than the previous ones and requires a lot of devotion and effort. The best quote to summarize the transformation is actually from Alice in the Wonderland, and it says that we must run as fast as we can just to stay in place. And if you wish to go anywhere, you must run twice as fast as that. And this is a beautiful quote because it enables you to get into the spirit of transformation. If you transform slowly, you actually remain at your current competitive position. But if you transform fast enough, you can actually become the leader of your industry and kill the competition. The best example of a transformation is actually Amazon. So he started as an online bookstore where he was selling physical books over internet. Then he added new categories, so he became more of a full e-commerce solution for many categories. At the same time, he also created the content that could be consumed in a different ways. So also as a digital in the form of a Kindle, as well as audiobooks, and here we mean the audibles that they own. This line was transformed from online store where they were controlling the supplies and they were deciding on the price into a marketplace. So they've added as a suppliers new external third parties that could trade on Amazon. This part, so the content, became an integrated content producer and provider. So they enabled people willing to create their own books, the solutions that they can do it independently with the help of Amazon and distribute it via the Amazon Kindle and Amazon Marketplace if they wanted to go into the physical books. The mainstream also has transformed further. So we have seen that they've been buying more and more or establishing their own offline presence. So we can say that they're actually transforming into online and offline marketplace. And it seems that the end game will be a vertically integrated, fast-moving consumer good producer and a full marketplace. So they will be selling a lot of their own products, both online and offline, and also to some extent be a marketplace for other third parties. So that's how from a simple online bookstore they have transformed into a vertically integrated producer with marketplace, and also created on top of that a separate business. This is obviously a simplified scheme of the business, and you will see in the lectures later on that we will explain what kind of moves they made on top of that. In order to show you in a better manner how difficult it is and what kind of things have to be done, in the next lectures, I will show you the transformation of a Netflix business model over the last 18 years. So you can see slowly but surely how they reached current business model. So enjoy the lectures. And if you have any questions, please let me know by posting question in the discussion field or emailing me directly.